In a recent turn of events, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her husband, Prince William, have been deeply grieved upon receiving distressing news regarding King Charles's health condition. This comes after King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla concluded a significant state visit from Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan. The 3-day visit, marked by warm interactions and cordial exchanges, ended on a note of concern as a subtle sign of King Charles's fatigue surfaced. Judy James, a renowned body language expert, closely observed the interactions during the farewell between the British and Japanese royals. She noted that the relationship between King Charles, Queen Consort Camilla, Emperor Naruhito, and Empress Masako appeared very affectionate. Despite the friendly and warm atmosphere, James pointed out subtle indicators suggesting that King Charles might be experiencing fatigue, a likely consequence of his cancer diagnosis earlier this year. James stated that this is a very long farewell from the Japanese emperor and his wife, and despite the many signals of a close friendship between them and Charles and Camilla, there are some body language hints that suggest Charles might be feeling a little tired and that Camilla might be keen to get him back into the palace to rest. As the farewell progressed, Camilla's concern became more apparent. There is a point where Camilla actually seems to speak to Charles to warn him, and her left hand clenches and unclenches in a suggestion of growing anxiety. He uses some two-handed ushering rituals, but none of that takes away from signs that show this is a very affectionate relationship with guests that look reluctant to leave, James observed. These visible signs of King Charles's fatigue during the farewell have raised concerns about his ability to manage the strenuous demands of his royal role. The subtle but telling gestures observed by Judy James indicate that the king is pushing through his illness with great determination, but also suggest a need for rest and recuperation. The news of King Charles's health struggle has undoubtedly cast a shadow over the royal family, particularly affecting Catherine and William. The couple has always shared a bond close with King Charles, and his diagnosis has been a source of immense worry for them. As prominent figures within the royal family, they have often taken on significant responsibilities, supporting King Charles in his duties and ensuring the continuity of the monarchy's public engagements. As the royal family comes to terms with King Charles's health challenges, the focus remains on ensuring his well-being while upholding their commitments. The strength and unity of the royal family are crucial during such periods, and Catherine and William's support will be indispensable as they face this difficult chapter together. The state visit by Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako was a momentous occasion symbolizing the strong diplomatic ties between the UK and Japan. It was also an opportunity for King Charles to demonstrate his commitment to his royal duties despite his health challenges. The Japanese royals' visit included various formal events such as state banquets, cultural exchanges, and discussions on global issues, reflecting the enduring friendship and cooperation between the two nations. The king and the emperor socialized when the Japanese monarch studied at Oxford University in 1980, with the two men enjoying opera and fly fishing together. Charles hosted a state banquet for his guests on Tuesday evening, and in a speech praised the close bond between the UK and Japan, and told the emperor their shared values of freedom, democracy, and the rule of law were more important than ever. Miss James continued, Camilla is stuck on a step above the emperor, meaning she looms over him slightly. But the pair continue to hold hands as they chat, turning a polite ritual into an extended signal of affection. There is another cheek kiss from the emperor's wife, who really does look reluctant to leave. In the end, there are some gentle ushering guests from Charles before the car is finally off the drive and he can presumably rest up for his recovery in the way that Camilla so clearly seems to be anxious that he does.